Bowls Australia acknowledges the traditional owners and custodians of the land in which this stream is produced. We pay our respects to all First Nations people and acknowledge elders past and present.
Aero, used by world champions Kelvin Kirko, Corey Wedlock, Aaron Tees and Aaron Sheriff. Swirl, Aero's new colourway, easy on the eye and in over 65 colours. Aero's enhanced grip allows you to go up 1 to 2 sizes, shaped to give maximum comfort and control. Made in Australia, machined with robotics for unparalleled accuracy. Aero provide the most accurate of bowls. Aero, same line every time.
Round of 16 action at the men's pairs of the 2024 Australian Open about to get underway. It is going to be a wonderful day up here on the sunny Gold Coast. The sun is shining once again over the Broadbeach Bowls Club as it has been for the 11 days so far. Very excited for our first match this morning between Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice up against the two-time defending champions in Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson. Val Furbo is my name, and joining me later on will be the events coordinator at Bowls Australia in Paul Holschke. The dulcet tones of the man of the people will be alongside me for the day today, and he will be here soon. But this match, so interesting. Nathan Rice, former winner of the Australian Open and former Jackaroo world champion, has done so much with his career, but I want to talked about the draws so far. So the two-time defending champions, Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson, they are the team that is looking for an elusive three-peat. No one has ever done it. They are only the second team in history to win 2 in a row in terms of pairs. Their draws so far, Ray Arnold and Chris Payne, they won that 25-12. Bill Cornells and Ian Brimblecombe were their second round opponents. They got through that one 17-11. Very, very impressive there. And then earlier on in the tournament, their first round opponent, had the wrong part of the draw in front of me there. First round opponent was Sam Barkley and Adam McEwen, 22-8. They won that, so very, very, very impressive win there to start things off for them. Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice, Tom Taiaroa and Aidan Takarua got rid of them 18-6. Then they beat Brendan Ford and Daniel Ford 18-7, and then took down the pairing of, trying to get the draw in front of me here, of Carl Arneman and Flynn Cooper 19-11. So both in very good form. Skips Nathan Rice and Aaron Wilson, leads Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Ben Twist. Flynn getting us underway here in this quarterfinal, in this round of 16 match. The quarterfinals coming up a little bit later, same as the semis. So we will, at the end of the day, know who the finalists are for the 2024 Australian Open men's pairs. And of course, the clock up there underneath the scoreboard. This is the only, or the last timed round of the men's pairs competition. Once we get to the quarterfinals and beyond in the open events, so singles, pairs and fours, that's it. Untimed. Very much looking forward to seeing what we can get here, because this match has the potential to be absolutely magnificent. Great to have everyone's company wherever you're watching from around the world. Steve Byrne watching on. He's one of our loyal listeners. William McDonald, good luck Disco and Twisty. I know a lot of people are going to be watching this one today with intrigue. Ben Twist, of course, with St. John's Park. Aaron Wilson with Cabramatta. Won an epic final in both of the last 2 years. It was an extra end against Brett Spur and Ben Winther. It was a final end shootout at least, where they were tied with one end to play. Got the job done in 2022. And then last year, a piece of Aaron Wilson brilliance stole victory away from Aaron Tees and Aaron Sheriff. And that bowl was the one that stopped the Grand Slam. Aaron Sheriff so close to winning every single event at the 2023 Australian Open, and Wilson and Twist ended up getting the job done. So good start from Flynn O'Shaughnessy, winning that lead battle. Both O'Shaughnessy and Rice using the Drake's Pride Conquest, as Nathan Rice's first bowl is a very good one. Aaron Wilson is so mightily quick on the mat. It's probably one of the longest amounts of time that he's taken here. Got a couple of people walking behind the head, so hopefully that doesn't happen too much today, but there are going to be a lot of people. Well, there's going to be a lot of people around today. Aaron Wilson, he's not a mile away. Finds his way through the gap, but does end up at the back of the rink if he does want to play some weight. But these two skips, we know exactly what they're capable of. Both very capable with the weighted shot, but both can draw to a sixpence. Nathan Rice giving himself some cover as well. Bev Doherty watching on from Wellington. Good morning to you. Good morning wherever you are around the world. Tell us where you're watching from. Aaron Wilson, he's not far away. Nathan Rice's bowl remains. Still no Paul Holschke yet. Hopefully he'll arrive very soon. But until he does arrive, I've called in a favour from Lachlan Williams, who's going to sit alongside me and chat for a little bit. Lockie, how are you?
Going well, thank you, Val.
You are doing a wonderful job behind the scenes here.
Yeah, I thought I'd just keep you company while we wait for Paul. He's known as the man of the people, so I'm sure he's just caught up in a few different conversations. I think here he comes now. So just keeping his seat warm.
Yeah.
But this one certainly looks like a great start.
Sure does. It's going to be a brilliant matchup, and we'll hand the mic over to the man of the people. Once he gets himself settled, I'll take him off mute and then give him free reins to say whatever he likes. Paul, don't do that. But how are you, Paul?
Good morning. Yeah, no, very well. What a cracking day we have here on the Gold Coast.
It is quite wonderful, isn't it?
It's just quite amazing. So, sorry for the delay, but
someone said late to your own funeral, Paul.
I reckon I would be too. But a few changes this morning. Team lineups in the over 60s, the women's and the men's. So just trying to organise all that.
Very nice.
And also doing the rubbish run.
So that is the end of the first end, and that is going to be a 3, I believe, to the O'Shaughnessy-Rice combination. Very good start for them against the defending champions. They were on the money first up. Flynn and Nathan using Drake's Pride Conquests. So it is a 3. Anne Whitehead watching from Chiltern. -1 degree at the moment. Envying our sunshine, and it's pretty special up here. Went home to Melbourne on the weekend on my days off and went for a walk with my fiance and was actually asking her what those white things in the sky were, having barely seen a cloud for a week and a half. So it's been absolutely fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, Flynn O'Shaughnessy, he has started this match in blistering fashion. We can expect to see a lot of cat and mouse. And we know Twisty and Disco, that they have a tendency to play these thrillers in the pairs, but they end up always finding a way. Haven't been tested too much as of yet, but expect that they are going to really give this one a shake. They're one of the best pairings in the country, and if you can win the Australian Open twice in a row, it takes something absolutely special. Nathan Rice, a two-time champion of the Australian Open, won this event that he's playing in right now in 2012, played with Leif Selby, and then won the fours in 2018 with Ryan Burnett, Jeremy Henry, and Alex Marshall. So he's a two-time winner of the AO. Ben Twist, four-time champion, won the triples in 2010. Pairs in 2023 and 2022. And in 2021, he won the fours. So he's actually won an event at the last 3 Australian Opens, which is quite impressive. Aaron Wilson, we know exactly his pedigree. He's won the singles on 2 occasions and the pairs on 2 occasions. Never the fours. But both of them still alive in the fours. Flynn O'Shaughnessy's bowl still holding sway here. Disco playing with Ali Forsyth as the skip, Sean Ingham and Wayne Turley, and Ben Twist playing with young guns, Jack McShane, Joey Clark. He's got Sean Baker for company as well. So very high pedigree for these two, and that is a very handy bowl from Nathan Rice. So leading 3-0, Paul Holschke. You've joined me again as when the Grand Designs theme tune goes off, we know it's your phone.
It's a great program for all those who haven't seen it.
Just a little wayward so far this morning in Twist and Wilson, but we know that sometimes they might not start in red-hot fashion, but they work their way into it, and you know that Disco and Twisty will produce a bit of brilliance at some stage.
Well, as they say, the cream comes to the top normally, and they have been the cream for the last 2 years.
They have been.
They've been the measuring stick, and as we know, everyone wants to knock off the champs. So the Helensvale team, well, Nathan Rice, as we know, is a medalist at the Commonwealth Games, so he can play. Plays for the Helensvale Hawks in the BPL. It's been around for a long time in the system. I'm not sure how many games he's played, but he's played a lot of games for Australia.
Sure has. Sorry, I didn't call him a world champion before. I think I jumped the gun a little bit. He's a world championship medalist, I believe. Sorry about that. So bronze medalist in 2008 and a silver medalist that year as well, and a 4-time Commonwealth Games medalist. Sensational bowl.
By Disco. Ken Bowl.
Oh, we know that. So one kicked out. Believe it might just be that total, but we will get a measure. Flynn O'Shaughnessy as well. Former ACT native, but he's made the move up to Queensland to further his bowling career and has moved up to Helensvale. That's 2 to Aaron Wilson and Ben Twist. So they were behind, but found a way in that end, or in that head. 3-2 in favour of
on the board.
Rice and O'Shaughnessy.
Just had a little meeting in the middle of the rink to determine what they're going to do next in terms of the rolling of the jack. They're going to go. Looks like to me they're going to go medium to long. Looks like more long than medium, I would say.
So by the end of the day, Paul, we will know who is in the final of the 2024 Australian Open men's pairs. We've got the round of 16, the final timed match of the tournament, and then we go to the quarters and semis where those matches will be untimed.
Has Ben Twist got new bowls, has he?
Yeah, he's an aero man now, having swapped from Taylor. Made the move in the recent months, and he's been Taylor for as long as most people can remember, but he's made the move over and he's using Aero Optimas. Of course, Aero, their new enhanced grip, is magnificent. I've had to play around with them and they are sensational, and they're the largest manufacturer, the most accurate bowls ever made, more models, sizes, grips, and over 65 colours. Aero, they are innovating the game for tomorrow. Anything to get himself in. All right.
He's got one. He's looking for a second shot here. He likes it. Let's say, it's very close. What do you think, Val? Has he snuck in for two?
Could be. Could be very close.
Okay. Flynn also coming in on the backhand. It's got to slow down a little bit, Val.
So Nathan Rice, 271 games for the Jackaroos across many years of toiling and representing his country. As we said before, Paul, 6 medals at World Championships and Com Games combined.
So if he's played 271 games for Australia, how many people have played more than that?
I don't know the exact totals, but...
Is that a good question for a Lockie?
Not too many, I don't think. It's sometimes the early players, you don't know how many matches they played because the data wasn't kept. So I know that, in terms of men, Aaron Sheriff has played more. And then you look at someone, I'm sure Steve Klassen played more. Brett Wilkie would have played a fair few in his time.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely magnificent.
I'd say he's got the shot now. No. Twisty believes it's still 1 to them.
Glenn Archer watching on from Bangkok.
Disco coming in on the forehand. I think he's looking to either push one of their front ones up or land on that last Nathan Rice bowl. Unfortunately, not quite the outcome he would have liked. Now, the one good thing about this game is they're very quick on the mat.
Yeah, they're not going to take long at all.
No, they know how this game very quickly.
They know how to make their decisions.
Okay, Nathan.
He's coming through, and we know these greens turn very quickly. That's magnificent.
He's played 2. What a cracking bowl.
That is absolutely brilliant from Nathan Rice.
Absolutely.
Have a look at the replay.
Deserves a replay too, Val. I suspect Disco will be changing his hand this time, looking to come off that front bowl. Was he going to... No, looks... I think he's playing on the backhand again. There'll be a bit of weight here. Yes. Here it comes. He's not far away. Oh,
very close.
Good try.
From Aaron Wilson. So an opportunity to net another 3 here for Rice and O'Shaughnessy.
Very quick on the mat again.
And this is going to come back nicely.
I think he's going to get behind.
This is going to come back very, very nicely. Was it 3 in the end, though?
Oh, Correct.
It was. So, 6-2 lead to Rice and O'Shaughnessy. After 3 ends, of course, we played at 18. 2 hours and 15 minutes in the time limit here. This is something special.
Looks like Disco's going off for a bit of a toilet break. He's just left the rink. Okay, Flynn coming down on the forehand. That could be a good home. Nothing wrong with that there. Okay, Benny coming down on the forehand. That's good line here, Val. How's his speed?
Not bad. Well, they just need to try and find their way through. They just their line has just been a little bit off. When they've been on, Flynn O'Shaughnessy, he's been able to negate things from the lead position, and then Nathan Rice has done very well. And look at this from Flynn. Got the weight right, probably not the shot. But we've talked about that.
It's jack high, so
it's close.
Could be the shot. But as we know, there's still a lot of bowls to come.
And this one from Ben Twist is just going to find the gap and go through, but that's a nice home. So Flynn O'Shaughnessy got the line pretty much spot on with his first, weight pretty much spot on with his second. Is it third time's the charm?
It's going to come through the gap. No, got a little rub.
Yep. But might have gone that little bit far.
I think they're still holding one.
We've got a lot of people sitting in front of us, so we can't actually see the head to perfection.
The crowd's definitely growing, Val.
Sure is.
The sun is out. It's a beautiful morning.
Ben Twist, well, no doubt about who's got shot now. That'll be the one. That's brilliant.
And I think Disco's very relieved by that.
Yeah, and he's got things to work with at the back of the rink there too.
Correct.
Got some catching bowls that are ready to go.
Okay, Nathan will be looking to sit on that last Ben Twist bowl.
Or take the jack himself. He does. And that has probably made two. Nathan Rice.
I would say you're right, Val.
He has come to play this morning. The 2012 Pairs champion. 12 years ago with Leif Selby before we even came up to the Gold Coast. Mark, unfortunately, I've got no idea about the size bowls they're using. Apologies. I can tell you the make and model, but not the size. Nathan Rice again. He can afford to play with arriving weight, sit on his own and make three, but he sits too hard. One in, one out.
Looks like it's still two. Okay, Disco coming in on the back end, looking to sit on that Nathan Rice bowl. Or grab some of the jack. I think he has.
Oh, it's close. High five from Ben Twist.
Yeah, he's done it. He's got the shot.
These heads already this morning.
So what will Nathan do here? I think he may change his hand too. Yes, coming on the back end. He'll be looking to disrupt that last Disco bowl. He likes it.
Well, he's found his range a lot this morning, but these are coming in hard, and this is going to drop in under.
Doesn't have the weight that he required.
So there could be a chance for Aaron Wilson to arrive onto his own bowl here, knock the other two up a little bit. Have a look at this from Disco as it comes in. Could be the same bowl maybe, just a little bit of a wider line. He got a rub off his earlier one there. And this is
on the back end.
Might be what he's going for. He's gone with a wider line.
Gone a little bit wider than he would have liked. It's not going to come in from there, Val, unfortunately for them.
It is going to try, but he got his weight absolutely spot on too. So let's see what the total will be. Just the one. So 6-3 in favour of Rice and O'Shaughnessy. That's after 4 ends. We've gone end for end. Nobody's won multiples.
Last time they had the Matt Val, they went long. This time, they're going short.
Try something different. Try and disrupt the momentum of your opponent. Only 5-3, I believe. That last end, sorry, from Rice and O'Shaughnessy was a 2. So 5-3 the score. So we do apologise. We don't have markers for these games, so the players sometimes forget they're being streamed and they give very, very quick signals that we can't see.
Good start here by Twisty. Starting to find his rhythm, Val. Sometimes those early morning starts, the body isn't quite tuned up yet. And he's just starting to find his line and his pace. Okay, changing to the forehand this time. It's turning beautifully. These greens are magnificent, Val. It's such a pleasure.
Michael Foster, watching in bed on my tablet from the UK. Great to have your company. Be what? Just on midnight, 12:24 a.m. in the UK. I think they're 9 hours behind. Yeah. I think 12:30, close to 12:25 I'll go.
Okay, Twisty again, arriving on the forehand. Looking to add another one. I think he has. That's 3. Very good start there.
And this is where they can really flex their muscle. Flynn has won this battle so far.
But changing the length is certainly disrupted. Oh, he's got a bit of the jack.
And he's rolled around and taken the shot away. So Flynn O'Shaughnessy opens things up. I dare say none of those bowls will probably end up in the count. Have a look at this.
What a disruptive bowl that was.
But the way this bowl moves, gets the jack, rubs off the middle one, and then literally curved around Twisty's shot bowl. It's not something that you see every day.
Disco.
Getting around the back.
That's his weight.
But if you're going to be there, it's good to be behind, that's for sure.
Nathan, this is looking good here, Val. This is looking very good. Oh, just pulled up a little bit, but that'll be definitely shot.
Aaron Wilson doesn't need any more invitations, though, Paul.
He'll try to just come under that Nathan Rice bowl. And he has. I think he's done it.
That'll do.
Oh, what a bowl.
This has been from the highest ilk so far this morning.
It's a frantic game, isn't it?
Well, we saw yesterday Bester and Burnett. That match was rocketing along. They had lapped the teams next to them on the rinks before. As Nathan Rice goes in again, very close. The thing is, Disco now controlling the back of the rink. They've got the tee if any weight is played. So I don't think that's happening. It's going to have to be a dead draw. That's where the respot's wonderful. It changes your strategy. Can't kill ends.
It certainly does.
Remember the Matty Lucas night?
Oh, my goodness. What, 8 in a row? Killed ends?
Something like that. He doesn't want to rock Nathan Rice's
Oh,
bowl. And it's come out. It's actually probably a better result.
Still wonder Disco. What's Nathan going to do here?
And Twisty apparently has just said to Aaron Wilson, it actually looks better for us. So it was lucky, but it's kind of worked. Because it's a really difficult chance to get at this bowl. What's Nathan Rice going to do? They're controlling the back of the tee. He's got to be perfect with his weight. What's he got here? He's inspecting.
Try and land on his front bowl and give it a chip towards
He's close.
the jack.
Nathan.
I think he has, Val.
Nathan Rice. That is a splendid bowl, but I don't know if it's quite worked. Just seeing who picks up the jack there. I think Flynn O'Shaughnessy's got it in his hand.
He chipped it beautifully. It was a cracking bowl, Val.
Monumental from Nathan Rice to wrestle it away. This one is going to be a cracker. Have a look at this.
And some say that may be luck, but he definitely played for that.
Well, he meant it. You could clearly see.
Well, he had no other option, Val. He couldn't draw that. The only thing he could do was use his own bowl and give it a little chip and a nudge, and in she come.
My word, that's one of the bowls of the tournament that we've seen on Ringside Live so far this week. That is a brilliant shot.
So a 6-3 lead after 5. Cracking pace here this morning.
Yeah, we're not going to need that 2 hours and 15 minutes, that's for sure.
I wouldn't have thought so. Twisty on the forehand. Looking to beat the Flynn O'Shaughnessy bowl. It's got to slow down a little bit, Val. That's close. Good position. Nathan's called him on the forehand again. Stay on that hand, young son. You're doing well. Keep going. It was the encouraging word from Nathan.
So going in this east-west direction this morning, Paul, then we change to north-south for the final 2 sessions of the day, the quarters and the semis.
Look at that. He's bowling brilliantly. I dare say we would have a number of viewers from the ACT watching young Flynn.
Oh, we've got a few people from everywhere watching on. It's still pretty early in the morning here, so people sort of getting up, starting their day. But great to see so many viewers already tuning in as Ben Twist gets one behind. This lead battle been so intriguing, and 3-bowl pairs. It's all about how you lead, because if you give your skip nothing to work with, it's hard.
It does make it more difficult. Again, sticking to the forehand. Oh, he might get some jack movement here. He has, and he's made potentially 2, I think, Val.
I think he has. It's pretty close either way. A lot of people watching on already. They know how important
this is a big game
this morning is.
Especially in the context of Disco and Twisty doing a three-peat. I don't think that's been done before in the men's.
Not in any pairs discipline, Paul. The women's pairs, we have had it before. I'll double check.
So they've got his potential history on their shoulders.
Double check the year for you.
And Nathan's trying to disrupt them.
So Emma Brown and Nolene Dutton did it in 2014 and 15, Paul.
Back to back.
They were the only back-to-backs before Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson achieved the feat in 22-23.
Okay, Disco on the forehand. This is not far away, Val. It's going to hit the back bowl. It's going to remove at least one bowl. He'll be happy with that. The crowd is building, Val. It's good to see.
No, it is. It's fantastic. Crowd building on Rinkside as well. This has been a high-quality contest so far. Nathan Rice just going around the back. He's got one more left in the tank.
Okay. Stick to the forehand. He's coming with a little bit more pace this time. He'll be looking to hit that front Flynn O'Shaughnessy bowl.
Tight.
He's missed everything, unfortunately.
So Nathan Rice, there's a chance here, possibly, if he wants to hit this back bowl.
Correct.
Of Ben Twist away. That's sitting at very, very close to the jack behind, and I think that's what he's going for here. If he sits that away, he could possibly be
he's tracking well
2 or
here
3
too,
up.
Val.
Doesn't want to knock Flynn's bowl. Crashes into his own, so no harm done. The line there for Aaron Wilson is still available. But it is close for shot. Ben Twist having a look. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so they're going to wander down and have a bit of a discussion about this. I'm not quite sure who's got the backest bowl. Do we know who that is? It's hard to see.
I think it's, if we're looking at the back bowl, it is that back bowl of Flynn O'Shaughnessy.
I think it is.
So wait, probably not the option for Aaron Wilson. It's probably going to have to be a dead draw here.
He could take a risk and he could remove it.
Maybe it is weight, let's see.
He's going to try that, I think.
Arriving weight, nothing too heavy.
He just wants to...
He's close.
Oh.
No cigar.
Not to be. How many is that? Do we know?
I think it's just the one. Didn't see a signal. So I think they were holding. So 1 to O'Shaughnessy and Rice. So they lead it 7-3 after 6. So Flynn O'Shaughnessy has led extremely well. Over 2,000 people watching on Rinkside Live this morning. Great to have your company on BA's YouTube channel. Paul Holschke and Val Febo joining you from the picturesque Broadbeach Bowls Club where the sun is shining. We're working on our winter tans, of course, very sensibly.
Good start by Twisty.
Paul, the AO, has been an amazing tournament so far, but another one that you help run very well, mind you, is the BPL Cup.
Yes.
Still taking registrations?
Absolutely. Yes, please go to
bowls.com.au
/BPL Cup or just Google BPL Cup and you'll be able to find all the venues in which you can play at. There's still many events to come. We'll be playing our qualifying rounds through to early August. So please check out the site and find a venue close to you. We play in every state and territory across Australia. It's your opportunity to play for a national title. So it's a club-based event. It's very unique. Oh, what a great bowl here by Flynn. He's just chipped off the Ben Twist bowl and he sat right in front of the jack. It's a very good home. They're just putting the pressure on, aren't they, Val? They're just relentless, these two, Flynn and Nathan.
They are. They've been relentless the whole game.
And
Flynn.
It's not as if Twisty and Disco have played badly.
No.
It's just that the opposition have really.
Well, we know the ilk that they're playing with. You know, they are high quality bowlers. Nathan Rice, 271 games for the Jackaroos. Flynn O'Shaughnessy is a Pathways Jackaroo. So we know exactly what they're bringing to the table.
Correct. Okay, Nathan on the backhand. He'll be looking just to beat those two back bowls by Twisty. And it's coming in very nicely here. Oh, look at that. He's fattened the target up a little bit, though. It's caused Disco to question what he's going to do. He's going to play forehand. I think he'll be looking just to arrive on that front bowl, just to try and move the jack towards the two Ben Twist bowls. He's got the Nathan Rice bowl. No, he's missed everything.
Still holding 2. Now, the winner of this, Paul, will take on the winner of, let's get the draw up for you, the winner of Jacob and Kane Nelson.
Oh, wow.
Or Brendan Rochman and Lee Donson. Now, Locker's popped up some scores for you in the comments here. Kane and Jacob Nelson absolutely flying. Cody Packer leads 9-2 over Ryan Bester and Ryan Burnett. That's a very big start. Cody and Cohen Lipfin, they played sensational bowls yesterday.
Right, he's going to have a run at this. He's lining up. Here he comes.
He's close.
He hasn't quite. He just hasn't got his line this morning, Disco.
But he's got one more in the tank.
He's got one more bullet, yes.
And he doesn't often need more, but controlling the tee here. I don't know if he's going to be able to go with weight for the next one. I think he's going to have to try and dead draw it and obstruct, maybe, depending on what happens here on his backhand. Hopefully Flynn does move out of the way. There we go.
Yeah, good call by Flynn.
He's saying go around the back.
Cover the back.
Or is that? I think they have a bowl at the back, though. So we'll see what Aaron Wilson does. Well, that's a nice home. Would have liked to run a little bit more, but...
Right, so the question is, what do they do now?
I think... Because the problem is, if he goes big, they're going to lose the end anyway. Because unless, depending on where bowls go, because they're controlling the tee here. Does he go weight, or does he just arrive to try and split the jack towards that bowl, maybe at about 7 o'clock there? Or does he try and get rid of them both? We'll find out.
Twisty's asking him to come onto the Nathan Rice bowl, split it, and then hopefully follow on with a jack. Okay, here we go. It's a big bowl in the context of this game, Val.
He's going with weight. Aaron Wilson, he's finding the gap. So that is another 2 more. Rice and O'Shaughnessy leading at 9-3 after 7. This has
the makings of a massive upset.
Upset written all over it. The 2-time defending champions.
Is it?
They are in trouble.
Is it me, Val?
What do you mean?
A couple of days ago, I was on the live stream, and our women's singles defending champion, Kaz Millerick, was unfortunately upset.
Are you the curse?
Yes, it could be me.
The Holschke curse.
Oh, no.
Might just be. I hope we're not doing any other defending. Well, we're not. We're doing men's pairs, and these are the only defending champions. So you could be 2 from 2, Paul. Knocking them all out.
Well, champions always rise to the occasion. Let's see what they can do now.
Aaron Sheriff will not want you around tomorrow at Helensvale.
He's got good news on his side. I won't be on the live stream. So, all right, it's good line there by Twisty. Would have liked probably another 1.5 foot.
So Flynn O'Shaughnessy has, and I'll say it again, led in supreme fashion here. Can he take the jack a little bit? But look at where his bowls are ending up. Good homes.
Yeah, very good home, Val.
Don't want to be short. You want to give your skip something to work with.
Twisty on the back end. He'll be looking to arrive beyond his front bowl. He's got good line. How's his speed? He's got to slow down a little bit. I think that's enough.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yes, that's a good bowl.
It's probably 2 as well.
Yeah, they need a number here, Val.
They do. 6 down. But the thing is, Aaron Wilson, they are high risk, high reward at times. And Flynn O'Shaughnessy, look at this, Paul. This is going to be the one.
Absolutely. That's the shot.
But Aaron Wilson and Ben Twist don't generally need many more invitations. The jack's still begging to be nudged or trailed. This is going to drop short or tight.
He's going to land in his own, I think. Just give it a little nudge. I don't think Disco will be unhappy with that.
A comment, the top half of the draw in this round of 16 absolutely stacked, and you're right, it is. Litfin and Packer taking on Burnett and Bester, Carter and Arnold against Harbour and Lester, Rochman and Donson against Nelson and Nelson, O'Shaughnessy and Rice against Wilson and Twist. The bottom half of the draw, Marshall and Marshall against Swan and Swan. Richardson and Sargent against Wedlock and Kelly. That's a big team.
I'll tell you who I like in this competition, Val. The young guys from New South Wales.
Yep, and the first match that they've got, Joey Clark and Jack McShane and Kyle Hansen and Tyson Cromie, that is a brilliant matchup for sure. There's also Ingham and Baker. They take on Law and Law. But Joey Clark and Jack McShane, Ben Twist has got a really good relationship with Joey Clark. Spoke to him before the match. Just saw them. And
Disco trying to come in under.
He's knocked Ben Twists up. That'll do for shot. Is it 2, though?
He's done it. No, it looks like only 1, Val, from here.
McCudden saying, come on, Twisty. We love you here in Cape Town. Twisty with South African fans. Nathan Rice sits it away and stays for 1.
Ooh, it's very close.
Did he sit it enough?
Here, Val. Very hard to tell.
And we can't see any signal that's not on camera because there are.
I favour the Nathan Rice bowl.
So
on the
do
wing
I.
there.
There's people everywhere here this morning. Very obstructed view. This one will come in. No, well, now it'll be the Nathan Rice bowl.
Definitely the shot.
So they've won 3 ends in a row here. Gone from 5-3 to 9-3 in front. Can they continue to add and put the pressure on as we near the halfway point of this match? Wilson and Twist have got their backs against the wall, that is for sure. This one's under. But...
he's going to chip.
Oh... That was close. So now Aaron Wilson with a chance. This is his final bowl of this 8th end. He has to make something happen here. Ben Twist giving him some instructions.
Well, he could push onto his own bowl, push the Nathan Rice bowl through. So they're deciding what they're going to do, or push onto that front one and follow it through for the shot. I think it's unlike them to have so many discussions. Normally they're very quick and purposeful on the mat. So that's the pressure that their opposition are putting on them at the moment. He's going with a little bit of weight here.
Aaron Wilson.
Wide.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
So, one more to O'Shaughnessy and Rice. They lead it 10-3 after 8. We get to the halfway point nearly. We've got 1 end to go till we're there. But, of course, now it's the danger point for Twist and Wilson is that they're beyond a full count behind. So if they can maintain this lead now, the Rice-O'Shaughnessy pair, they can finish this after 17 ends. So this is getting dangerous for the two-time defending champions. Very dangerous.
Not going away, Val. They just plugging away, which is what you want.
But the thing for Twist and Wilson is that in these last 4 ends that they've dropped, they've only dropped 1-2. All of the others have been ones. So if they can get a big multiple themselves, they're back. But Flynn O'Shaughnessy is doing an amazing job. And it was a 2, in fact, in that last end, Paul. It was a 2. So ignore that because that's 2 2s in a row. It's 11-3. Just missed the hand signal again, but I thought it could have been a chance.
Yeah, it's very hard to see from here, Val, with the crowd.
They are 8 behind now. And this is becoming some sort of a morning for this Helensvale duo. And Flynn O'Shaughnessy is playing some sensational bowls.
The question is, Val, can they do a Collingwood? Come back from the dead.
Well, that was quite unbelievable on Sunday afternoon.
Wasn't
54 points down. That just does not happen at AFL level. But Ben Twist.
Oh, great response by Benny Twist.
They will never believe that they are out of it. They will always have the hope. And Ben Twist, we saw he was the skipper of that Commonwealth Games triples team that came back from 12-3 down and almost pinched the match against England. What a match that was.
See, that's the thing. Even though with all their experience, they're playing someone who's got just as much experience as them.
More experience in Nathan Rice.
So that's what makes the battle very complex, challenging.
And this is where...
And exciting.
If you're a bowls fan and you watch the Australian Open, the draws are so littered with talent.
Oh, another good bowl by... Oh, my goodness.
3 beauties from Ben Twist.
That's how you do it.
So now the pressure heaped on Nathan Rice, who is the most laid-back character in bowls, I think. Have a look at the replay here.
Is that why they call him Lurch?
Might just be... Well, no, I think that's because of... the Addams family. The character Lurch. I believe, anyway.
He wouldn't meet a nicer guy than...
Oh, look at this, Paul. He's close. Oh, he's masked things away now. Just needs a little bit more width. Val McKenzie watching on. Good morning to you, Val.
Okay, coming down on the forehand. I think he'll be looking just to come in behind that Flynn O'Shaughnessy bowl. Split the difference if the jacket was to move. I think he'd be very happy with that bowl. Perfect placement there, Val. Okay. Okay, he's coming in with a bit of purpose here, Val. I'll be looking to disrupt the Benny Twist bowls. Come off that one.
Nathan Rice, he has, and I reckon...
it for one.
I reckon he has.
He has.
And Ben Twist signals and points down and says, we are 1 down. Disco, what can you do? They are finding everything.
Sometimes you have those days, Val. You can't do no wrong. It seems to be going that way for the Nathan Rice team. Oh.
But that has opened it up a little bit for a little trail maybe. But Nathan Rice just finding the answer once again.
Yeah, they just keep asking them questions all the time, every shot. Certainly making for an enthralling battle. Okay. Coming down on the back end. Oh, he's going long. He's going to plant one at the back. Will it stay up? It's hard to tell from here. It has.
It has just. Look at that. Aaron Wilson with his final bowl. He's not far away.
He's got it.
He got it.
But
where has it gone? Nathan Rice holding sway once again. It might have been 2 as well. Double check this for you.
I think it's only 1. You could be right, Val.
Well, they've won another end. And Disco did everything to obstruct them then. Absolutely brilliant bowl placement from Nathan Rice and Flynn O'Shaughnessy.
They've certainly come to play this morning, Val.
No, that was 2. So they've got 3 2s in a row, and all of a sudden the lead, 13-3. This is becoming a romp. The former Jackaroo represented Australia
251 times.
71.
71. Oh, my apologies.
Don't discount his 20. But he's represented the nation with distinction. And Flynn O'Shaughnessy hopes to do it one day. And these are the tournaments that you have to excel in, and it's exactly what he's doing.
It's not as if Ben Twist hasn't been bowling well. He's been there or thereabouts every end. The combination of O'Shaughnessy and Rice have just responded when required. A little bit narrow. Okay, Flynn will also come in on the back end. He'll be looking to sit onto that Ben Twist bowl, which is just to the right of screen. And his line's looking very good here, Val. How's his speed? Just through a little bit. Okay. Benny needs to put another one in here. Needs to start to put the pressure on to their opposition.
Sorry, Vicky. Unfortunately, there's no live scores of any of the other, or the bottom half of the draw rinks.
Oh, another superb bowl by Ben Twist.
I'll call by you, Paul.
Well, they need to get an end here, Val. Need to stop this 3 ends that they've won.
So the last team to beat Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson at the Australian Open.
Oh, who would that be?
Gary Pearson and Cohen Litvin in 2021, Paul.
Wow.
17-16 in the quarterfinals. Cohen Litvin still in, and Gary and Cohen went on to make the final that year and lose 21-20 against Cody Packer and Matty Johnston as Nathan Rice puts in a brilliant effort.
Second shot.
If it had have flopped down, who knows?
Second shot is always worth its weight in gold, Val. As a skip, you're always asking your team members, just get me second shot.
So halfway through, they're down by 10. There is plenty of time to come back. If you want to be down, it's now. You've got to start to win some multiples, though.
He's changed hands. He's coming on the forehand now. Looking to put a bowl where he can...
Wants to get down.
No, he needed to come around that front bowl, which would enable him to then change hands, come onto that front bowl, move the jack backwards and grab the shot, but it's not quite what he had intended.
So Disco's tight here, dropping through, but coming around the back. So there's a lot of bowls at the back of the rink here. What can Nathan Rice do with his last? Can he keep their streak going? He's often found something with his last today. A most relaxed character in bowls. If you looked up the term "she'll be right" in the dictionary, he'd be there.
Okay.
Tell you what.
This is not far away, Val.
Doesn't mind it.
This is very good, Val.
Does not mind it. He spilled it out and could have possibly gone 3 down. Ben Twist says, nope, just the 1. But
okay,
a 2 here for Aaron Wilson. If they can get it.
Disco needs to draw the second shot. He has to.
Simply is a must. They've only won 2 ends of the 9 that we've completed.
Oh, is he around that front bowl?
This is going to drop.
He's close. I think he's done it.
Has he got there? No.
Not, no.
So just the 1, but more importantly, they win the end for the first time since the conclusion of end 4. 13-4 in favour of Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice. So Twist and Wilson, the 2-time defending champions, have not lost since June 22, 2021 as a pair at the Australian Open. And Paul, that was 1,092 days ago that they last lost at this event as a pairs combination. That's a long time. Nearly 3 years. So 13-4. Was that end the catalyst? End number 10. Put an asterisk next to it for now. Because Twist and Wilson have got that end that they so desperately wanted. They dropped 5 in a row, including 3 twos in a row, just before they won that 4th shot. Is the 1,092-day streak still alive? Or does it end?
In sport, you just never know. It's not over until it's over. And while there's life, while there's breath, there is life. And Twisty's got off to another good start here. He really has been putting in some great bowls, but my goodness, Flynn O'Shaughnessy is thereabouts. And look at that. I think he's got second shot.
And Aaron Sheriff's streak at the Australian Open, very similar. Last person to beat him, June 24, 2021 at the Australian Open. And that was the man right here, Disco, 21-17. Disco went on to win the title over Wayne Turley that year.
Okay, Flynn coming in on the forehand. He hasn't got the grass that he would have liked. He hasn't got the speed either. I would say it's 1 to Disco and Twist.
Haven't won back-to-back ends. Twist and Wilson. So Nathan Rice trying to get around. So this is sitting at the precarious situation now for Twist and Wilson. He's playing with weight. He's going to be under. He doesn't want to promote that O'Shaughnessy bowl onto the jack. He doesn't. No harm done.
Still one. But Nathan can now see the jack.
And he's got last bowl.
On the backhand, he'll be looking for some jack movement or sit on the Ben Twist bowl or push up the Flynn O'Shaughnessy bowl. Still one. Okay, this is a good tactic. He's asking Disco to move the jack back. Okay, let's be first to move it. Let's not allow them the opportunity to move it.
Apologies for the cameras.
And what have we got? And he has done it.
And he's made this awfully difficult for Nathan Rice to get to. So can they win? A second end on the bounce. High quality bowls this morning. O'Shaughnessy and Rice have done everything right. Is this the momentum change if they win 2 ends in a row, albeit singles?
Okay, Nathan coming down on the backhand. Be looking to come off the Flynn O'Shaughnessy bowl, I would imagine, and try and...
No, it's not going to get there, I don't think, unless it finds a way through. It's doing its utmost. Keeps it at 1, so 13-5 is the score. This is after 11 ends. They win
2 ends on the trot.
For the first time, Paul. 13-5.
With 7 ends to go. There's still a chance.
They are not out of it yet. The 2-time defending champions.
Keep chipping away.
1,092 days since their last loss at the Australian Open as a pair. Quite unbelievable.
Okay. Twisty. He certainly has an unusual start to his delivery, but it works for him.
That one is coming.
He's just gone through a little bit. Okay. Flynn on the forehand. How's his line? Looks a little bit tight as well. Oh, you might get some of the jack. Oh, he did. Pushed it out to Twisty's bowl.
Yep, so we'll get that wide shot.
Good work there by Lockie.
He's doing an amazing job.
Panning across with the video cameras. Okay, Twisty on the backhand, looking to add a second shot.
It's probably going to drop under, but it'll get there for second, that's for sure. Not a bad effort at all.
Yeah, that's 2.
Not a bad effort at all.
The jack looks to be, what, about 1.5 feet from the ditch. It's very close. It's going to create a...
Flynn, a good effort.
It's not going to stay up, unfortunately.
Just plops into the ditch.
Certainly going to add another dimension to this game, having the jack in such a position.
And there's a possibility.
They could get a number here.
This is the one.
Could this be the moment where they pounce?
And
Will it
this...
stay on? Will it stay on? It
yeah,
has.
that's
what
staying
a
on.
Cracking bowl.
That's the boss from Ben Twist. He's got 3 on the rink. Flynn O'Shaughnessy with one left in this end doesn't have one. He needs to be close here. They are holding 3.
I think he's short. He hasn't got there, Val. Ooh, is that nerves? Wow.
So he pushed the jack. So he's got he does have a toucher in the ditch. So
that is correct.
He's got one live bowl off the rink. But that is proving largely inconsequential because he pushed the jack the complete opposite direction to where his bowl went. So it's sitting in the ditch to the right of your screen, beyond the rink marker. Aaron Wilson looking to add a 4th here. Nathan Rice will have an opportunity to counter, but this is...
He may have.
That's in.
May have.
100%, that's in. That's 4.
Okay, how can Nathan respond? This is his first bowl of this 11th, 12th end.
I think he's short.
Oh, he hasn't got there either. My goodness.
Pressure bowls here.
Wow.
From Twist and Wilson. Is this the pivotal end here? This to add in a 5th for Disco. And what a turnaround it would be if Nathan Rice can't save it. He's got 2 left, though.
He's looking very intently here. He's following it down.
Doesn't mind it.
Yeah,
this will do.
At all.
This will do.
Yes.
Sits in and puts another one of theirs closer.
It's 5. All right, what can Lurch do?
He's got to be there. He has got to be there, Nathan Rice. If he's not, it's danger signs. He's on a wide line.
It's coming. It's coming. Has it got enough?
He's close. Nathan Rice.
It's not quite there.
Has it cut anything down?
1 or 2 out. I think he has cut at least 1 out.
It's at least 3. I'm still favouring 4, probably, Paul.
We've got an indication here from the crowd. They reckon it's 5. I think he needs to go and have a closer look for us.
No, I think this is 5. I think this is 5. So Nathan Rice didn't get there.
Okay.
So this could...
to Disco from...
This is a possibility, Paul, to add a 6th into the count and flip this match completely on its head.
Correct. Oh, that's in the
he
ditch.
was going to sit the bowl, so maybe it did affect the count. Nathan Rice.
Maybe our man in the crowd wasn't quite correct.
Let's see. Flynn O'Shaughnessy's checking to see what this is.
Is he going to give an indication?
No.
No. 3. 3.
No, 4. 4.
4?
It is 4.
4, the crowd.
No, it is 4. Flynn had 4 fingers.
The crowd are saying 4 as well.
So this is massive.
Oh,
and he's but he might get a little rub. 1 gone into the ditch, and he's cut it
back. Cut it back.
Mighty save. They were 5 down, and now it's only 2 down.
But that's 3 ends in a row now, Val.
And more importantly, a multiple. Even more importantly than that, they're within 6, which is a full count. That's a brilliant end.
How's our time?
So 13-7 is the score.
It's definitely 13, is it?
Just going to double check. It is 14, so there was an extra shot in there somewhere. Sorry, we do apologise. We're not seeing all the markings that they're giving.
Okay. Twisty coming through, planning one near the tee. Okay. Flynn on the forehand. How's it coming? Is it coming in? What's it? It's a beautiful bowl. Look at that. Bring some applause from the crowd. He's really bowled well today, Val.
He has.
Twisty's bowled brilliantly as well, but Flynn, he's just been up to the challenge. He's put one in there at least every end. They're combining very well, the two of them. Prior to the event, they hardly knew each other. I don't think they'd ever played before. And did you know, Val?
What did I know?
That our one and only James Reynolds, our world champion para bowler, was registered to play with.
Was he?
With Flynn. And James said, I think Flynn, you might be better to go with Lurch. So yeah, that change was made. And look at them go now. Maybe Jimmy Reynolds knew something that we didn't know, Val.
Maybe.
I wonder if Jimmy declared that we're going to go, we're going to share in the prize money or not. I wonder.
Maybe.
Okay, just coming through. So I'd say it's still one to Flynn.
Just got a comment here saying it's not a green anymore. It looks like a clay. I'm sorry, but these greens look absolutely splendid here at Broadbeach. They are wonderful, as Nathan Rice.
Oh, my goodness. What a bowl by Lurch.
It's what they need. Now, these greens are running.
It certainly has that clay-looking appearance.
Yeah, I think it's just more the screen. But trust me, when you're on it, it's shining, it's glistening. The greenkeepers have done an amazing job.
Oh, twist. Coming in with a bit of weight. Has he got the jack? He has.
And he's followed it.
Oh,
and I reckon he's followed it into the ditch.
He's got at least one. I think that other bowl, he'll be dead, yes.
So, one to Aaron Wilson. You can see that.
I think the thing is, you got to realise that this time of year, the greens go dormant. So they lose their green colour, the green tinge. And at this time of year, the greens actually run faster. And they are magnificent.
So they're 7 down. They could be 6 at the end of this. They're finding a way. Nick Hines joining us here. Flynn and Jimmy have played together lots in the ACT. James Reynolds, very selfless.
Very
he is.
Selfless.
He's one of the best people in this sport. That is for sure.
And Ken Bowl. All right, Disco looking for a second. Okay, Nathan Rice looking to cut it back. Is he going to get past? Oh, tell you what. I think that's one.
It is. So one more.
That's 4 ends in a row.
And more importantly now, I alluded to it last end, now it's 6 the difference. So they're within a full count of tying it up.
Right. They're going full distance here. Ditch to ditch. Matt Wright on the tee and Jack on the tee. It's roughly about 37.5 metres, I would imagine. And Twisty, what's he done here? On the backhand. It's a great start. Great start. It'll make Disco happy. How can Flynn respond? It's been bowling very well here this morning. Beautiful. Tuesday morning here on the Gold Coast. The sun is shining. Cloud is hardly a cloud in the sky. It's magnificent. If you're not here,
I don't think there is. There's one little long cloud in the sky, Paul. That's pretty much it. It's perfection.
I wonder how that got there, because there's no other clouds to see anywhere else.
I actually don't know. Hang on. Are they called clouds? I've forgotten what those white things in the sky are.
Yeah, I don't know if that is a cloud. Could be a vapor trail. Anyway, back to the bowls. Twisty looking for a second shot here. What's he doing? Oh. Actually, I do apologise. I missed the Flynn bowl. I couldn't see through the crowd. What a remarkable effort by Flynn O'Shaughnessy.
So they fought hard, but...
Could this be the making of Flynn?
Could be.
This is where he pronounces himself to the world. I am here.
But this match is far from over. We're not Jane Bunn, Steve, but I think we can tell when a nice day is a nice day. It is absolutely beautiful.
Well, the sun is baking down on my legs, Val.
Getting a nice little winter tan here, Paul.
It's magnificent. We might bring in Jay to finish off the game. What do you think?
You really didn't want to do it, did you?
Oh no, I need to run off to Club Mermaid. I need to take a few things down to the club. So
yeah, no worries. We'll do a little switcheroo, and
Jay is going to come in and finish off the match.
Jay Globitz from the Broadbeach Bowls Club. He was here yesterday with us.
That may be a good omen for Disco and Twisty.
Might be. Well, I'll let you go, Paul, and I'll flick your mic off. Thank you very much for this morning.
Next match.
No worries. So Paul Holschke, their events coordinator at Bowls Australia, joining us. Jay Globitz will jump in to the ringside live chair once again. Make sure he's all settled in, and we'll welcome Jay Globitz in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice, they've been on fire this morning, but Aaron Wilson has just popped in another one. They've won 4 ends in a row here, Jay.
Yeah, well.
And from 14-3 down, they are making their mark.
Well, quality duo. This is always going to be a tough game.
And Nathan Rice, to the adoration of the fans. This is going to be a sensational finish. A place in the quarterfinals on offer, Jay.
Oh, he's stalking it.
There's a reason why.
Oh.
But Flynn O'Shaughnessy's bowl was waiting to catch it like a wicketkeeper. Still 1 to the Helensvale combo. This level has risen.
Here, I think. Yep.
You do not want to turn your screens off. Feel like there is a big twist coming. Pardon the pun.
Pretty much exactly where he caught it there. Maybe a foot short.
Yeah, a little bit more would have been perfect, but had the right weight. So this is a big bowl now coming up for Aaron Wilson. They've won 4 ends on the bounce. They need to keep chipping away at this total. They're still 6 behind. They've only secured the 2 multiples in this match. They've trimmed it to 6 from 11.
I think he's just got to play through that bowl there.
So Aaron Wilson strides to the mat. final bowl for him. Nathan Rice still has one left in his artillery.
Oh, going for the kill.
Aaron Wilson not far away. He's going to affect a few things, but Flynn O'Shaughnessy's bowl remains dormant. Does not move. So now, Nathan Rice with a chance, Jay, to put in a second and maybe sink a body blow.
Yeah, this will big opportunity here for Lurch. If he draws this, it could be tough for Twisty and Aaron.
We did the calculations, Jay, and I'll test your knowledge in a second once this bowl comes down from Nathan Rice.
Just a little bit on the high side, I think.
So 1 to O'Shaughnessy and Rice. They get back on the board for the first time since the end of N9. They lead it by 7 with 4 ends to play. They are edging closer to a berth in the quarterfinals of the Australian Open in 2024 in the men's pairs. Now, have a guess at how many days it's been since Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson lost a match in the pairs at the Australian Open.
How many days?
We went through it before, so the viewers will know.
Oh, sorry, mate. You're killing me here. Okay. It'd have to be in the thousands.
Yep. You're halfway there.
1,092. How's that?
Oh, you were listening, weren't you? Bang on the money. 1,092 days. And they might just be 50 minutes away. Probably less, considering there's 4 ends to go and they play at rocket pace.
Yeah.
From that streak ending.
Amazing accomplishment, though, isn't it?
And they've won some thrillers in that time as well. It's
no doubt.
Quite scary to think that they've been on such a streak, but no team has won the pairs three-peat in the history of the tournament before. They're looking to be the first. They will fight until the very end, but they need a 3 or more in one of these ends if they had to mount a challenge.
Well, a good start from Twisty here.
And this has been the lead battle. It's been so intriguing because Flynn has just matched it with Twisty all day.
Yeah, I missed the first half of the game, but from what I have seen, he's been playing very, very well. Giving Lurch the start he definitely needs. Twisty's played a good one here. Good shot.
And Twisty's level has just gone up a gear, and this is when we've seen the defending champions really lift. And now, you know, holding a couple, could be 3. They haven't netted anything more than a 2 yet in this contest. We may see something special. They will believe, that's for sure. Nathan Rice is going to drop under. Aaron Wilson now. This is what he's made for. These sorts of situations. Backs against the wall. He knows exactly what he's got to do. He's an elite front runner. But in those high pressure moments, he knows how to stand up and deliver. And this is a good bowl.
Yeah, I like that option. I mean, yes, the guys need to score, but Lurch has got one of the best runners in the game. There's no point fattening up the target.
Again, just going to drop underneath. So Aaron Wilson now to pop in another one. He's, of course, got last bowl here, so this could be the end that things change even more drastically than what they are. This is on its way. It's close. It's very close. Hasn't fattened up the target. What does Nathan Rice conjure up here?
Oh, I think he might go big.
I do love when Nathan Rice gets on the drive.
Yeah.
Those long levers, they can produce some raw power.
One of the best drivers in the game.
We see it at the Bowls Premier League a lot. Nathan Rice. He's lining up for it.
He's placing nice and firm. He's in the area.
He's close. He's just going to drop through. An AFL player would enjoy if they could get it through a gap like that, that's for sure.
But chance for 5 here.
And this could be the turning point. They have led throughout the entirety of this contest. They've not been behind at all. Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice. But now they could be only just a couple ahead if Aaron Wilson can oblige. He wants it to run.
Oh.
Did it get there? I didn't see the signal.
I think it is the 5.
5 to Wilson and Twist. And that is as big as it gets.
2 the diff, 3 to go. What a finish.
Harry Houdini hasn't even come out of things like this before. 14-3 down, Jay.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
And they are finding their way back. It's 15-13 with 3 ends to go. Do not turn your phones, your TVs, anything that you've got YouTube on right now. Keep watching because this match has gone up about 10 levels. Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson are raising themselves off the canvas.
Another good start from Twisty.
Yep. You just have to appreciate the quality that these two are producing. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, they're the elite, aren't they?
There's a reason why they've won so much. Flynn O'Shaughnessy has been asked a lot of questions in these last couple of ends now.
So Twisty adjusted his weight here. Good shot.
And he's right on the money. He follows it too. That'll be well, at least one.
Not sure on them angles. He might be down, but it's still a great setup.
Can see a lot of knees shaking between the fans here at Broadbeach. They are flocking in, Jay.
Yeah.
Great bowls from Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Ben Twist. Disco says, we've got one. Just going past, but that's a great home.
Yeah, you can only see the jack moving.
Yeah, it has certainly earned some frequent flyer miles today, that's for sure, Jay. Flynn O'Shaughnessy. young fella who's moved up from the ACT to Helensvale, looking to really press his claim as he looks to make his way through the ranks. He's a pathways jackaroo. Then you've got the emerging, and then you've got the open team. Winner of this will take on the winner, the Nelson brothers, Kane and Jacob. They're taking on Brendan Rochman and Lee Donson. The Nelson boys are in front at the moment. And Byrne, she stopped the builders to watch this match. Nail biting, giving them a break. Great to see all these numbers. This is the most, I think, the highest rated match that we've had so far at the Australian Open in 2024. And there's a reason why this comeback has been something special. Nathan Rice not far away. You just got to sit back and admire this quality, don't you, Jake?
Very good. Very entertaining. He's got nothing to lose here, Aaron, with the setup. He's got all the balls passed.
So close. Oh my God.
Bit stiff there.
I think, has he gone 2 down? It's so close. They've won 5 of the last 6 ends here, Wilson and Twist. Nathan Rice.
Well, it's still there for Aaron.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like some Schweppes, Jay. It's getting hot out on the green. The St. John's Park sponsors are making me thirsty.
Big shot in the context of this game.
Yep. This is genuinely huge.
Oh, he's gone bigger.
He has gone big. What's he done? Just drifted through. So what is the total here? And what will Nathan Rice play? A 3 here would be, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be a big body blow.
Well, yeah, look,
because he could even sit this bowl away and stay for 4. There's a chance.
He could, but I think even just holding on to the 2 at this stage, going 4 up with 2 to play, and I mean, there's still room to draw for a 3rd as well, so yep. I think he'll play it a little bit smarter. Just look to draw to count.
So is it a little bit of too little too late for Aaron Wilson and Ben Twist?
I wouldn't be writing him off.
We'll see what the end total is. It could just be the 1. We don't know. This one won't get down. Didn't quite see the finger schedule. I think it was the finger signal. I think it was 2 in the end. See if I can go back to a little bit of that YouTube delay. We'll see what we can find.
Was 2. So confirmed 2. Yep.
2 ends to play, Jay Globitz. And they get a multiple. And they lead it by 4, 17-13. That really was much needed. They'd lost 5 of the 6 ends previously.
Lovely stroke there.
Mac watching in Cape Town. It's 2:30 in the morning. Not good for my health. I don't blame you for staying up late to watch. It's gripping, it's pulsating, and we still have no idea who's going to come out on top. You feel like Wilson and Twist will just have one bowl where they can change things on a dime. Ben Twist is not far away here, Jay. Little nudge.
Yeah, building it nicely. Geez, you go back to that last den. Aaron's shot, he had everything behind, any jack movement, he's making a multiple. Thought he was a little bit unlucky there, punching the bowl through with no contact.
So we're not sure who we're streaming as of yet for the next match. It's either the winner of Marshall and Swan up against Richardson and Sargent, or Wedlock and Kelly. That's what we're bringing you in the next session. It's quarter-final action, untimed, of course. Christo watching from South Africa as well. These bowls are fire, that's for sure.
Twisty stalking it. Got a good chance here.
He's right over the bowl. Ben Twist again nudges the jack. And it stayed on the line. He just can't follow it through, can he?
No. Just game of inches.
But I'd say they're holding 2. This has extra end written all over it, doesn't it?
I was going to make the comment myself. Yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah, Lurch not mucking around with this one.
Can't afford to. And he's got the jack into the ditch. We draw to the pit. Apologies for the camera getting a bit jumpy. So, the jack is about where Twisty's foot is. And the bowl is the marker to the bottom right of your screen. That won't get there. So I think they're 2 down here, which would make it 6 down with an end to go.
Yeah.
And that makes things, a full count in pairs is mightily difficult to achieve.
Especially against the quality of O'Shannessy and Rice. A couple big bowls here from Aaron. If you can still draw 2 here, we're right on for that extra end.
Is he quick or does he hold on? Aaron Wilson drops into the ditch. He has got 1 more. Nathan Rice on.
Wow.
He's on. Sorry, I think I've misread where the jack is. I think that's where it is in the marker. Yeah. Wasn't sure where they put the bowl. Or so Aaron Wilson's watching this intently. Just needs to get into the count here. What's he done? What's he done? Suspense.
Second shot. Maybe.
It is second, so just the one. They are down Jay Globitz by 5 with 1 end to play.
It's going to be tough, but
they've scored a 5 already. What a fight back from this Helensvale combo. What a fight back. They were tested to the nth degree. But they have found a way.
Momentum was definitely with Twist and Wilson there for a moment.
Well, when you sat down, they nailed a 5, Jay, and we thought, oh, game on. But a 2 and a 1 has extended the lead to 18-13 with an end to play. A 5 sends it to an extra end.
Well, I guess the plus is Aaron does have the last bowl. So depending on how the head builds, with Aaron having the last bowl, there's every chance.
That is, I know he's not on the jack, Flynn O'Shaughnessy, but it gives Nathan Rice something to work with.
Most definitely, yep.
You can't be short when you're defending totals. Ben Twist, when you're trying to gain totals, cannot be afford to be short either. Great to have everyone's company in the evening, the late hours of the night. Ben Twist is on the money.
Yeah, good start there.
They lead by 5, have not been headed for the entire contest. A 3 in the first end. The closest that Wilson and Twist have been is 1 behind. After 2 ends, they got to within 2 after 15, having been 11 down. But Nathan Rice at the back end has just had the goods when he's needed it. And there was that end, I think it was end 12, where Nathan Rice cut it from 5 down to 2 down. That's monumental. End 12, they were on the verge of staging something special. So 5 needed.
Yeah, Twist, he's just got to try and get as close as he can. Try and build the head.
You can't kill the end. Has to be respotted. So it just adds elements of strategy into this, and that is not a bad bowl from Ben Twist that gives Disco something to work with, but it also leaves a target that Nathan Rice would be licking his lips at.
If I was a betting man, I wouldn't be betting on Lurch to be short, that's for sure.
Next session to start in an hour's time. Right on the bang of an hour. Nathan Rice, he is mightily close. Flynn O'Shaughnessy doesn't mind it. Nathan Rice, that is stupendous.
Well, yeah, still a slight chance to sit the bowl through.
Have a look at the way this came in. You can feel the adoration of the crowd here. He's a Gold Coast boy. They genuinely love him up here, don't they? They love him everywhere. It's a clinic. Aaron Wilson. That lurch bowl is now, for Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice, it's a rose between thorns.
Yep. Just under here.
There's a way they can do it.
Yep. There is a chance.
There is a genuine chance that they can make 5 here, but that bowl has to go of Nathan Rice. That black and orange conquest must simply be removed. Disco's got 2 more. If he can get rid of that and possibly stay around, that'd be 4.
I think that's the key. It's
Yeah.
Of course, the bowl can go out, but what sort of weight does he have to play?
Yeah.
And how many of his bowls are hanging around? So weight's definitely the key to this shot, I think.
Yep. And that's what they're discussing now, just how heavy do I have to play this? And he's nailed this time and time again throughout his career, Jay. The 1,092-day streak still alive, but barely.
Well, he's got to be in the area here, surely.
Aaron Wilson.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me. He's played it quite well, but I think it's only 3. It could be 4.
Yeah,
but there is a genuine chance that they can make this 5. Splendid weight. This one is not over. He would have loved to have hit it a little bit more belly.
Yeah.
But that's if we're being really critical.
Well, look, just to give himself a chance. Look, the lurch is on the high side.
So
I don't know what they're holding. Is it 3 or 4, or is he just drawing for 5? Or
there's a genuine opportunity that Aaron Wilson may possibly have a 4th here. We're not too sure. I'm leaning against it. But does he try and sit that bowl of Nathan Rice away, land on it and sit it away?
Well,
no, he's going something completely different here.
I think he's just...
How is he?
He's trying to get that on.
Aaron Wilson, he was close, but he hit it too hard.
So,
and it is over.
3. Well, what a game, though.
A 3 makes it 18-16. And the 1,092-day reign of Ben Twist, or winning streak of Ben Twist. And Aaron Wilson is over. Flynn, O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice move through to the Australian Open quarterfinals after a blistering display where they knock off the 2-time defending champions 18-16. It was brilliant. They were ruthless. They were challenged. And they overcame it. Jay Globitz, what a match.
Unbelievable. I feel privileged just to be here and witness it, really.
To be able to sit there, absolutely fantastic. They were brilliant in every facet of the game. Jay, thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully we'll see you around before the end of the tournament. If we don't, good luck with it all. Hopefully Broadbeach gets absolutely packed for you.
No doubt. Thank you very much.
No worries. Jake Globitz there from the Broadbeach Bowls Club joining me here. And what an absolute match that was. The AO supported by Experience Gold Coast and the Queensland Government through Tourism and Events Queensland. They move through to the quarterfinals. I'll give you some quick score updates from around the rinks here. Barry Lester on 9, Arnold 7. That's after 15. Donson 9, Nelson 18 after 16. Bester 11, Packer 15 after 16. They're the other scores that are going on this rink. I think Cody Packer, he's got his quest of a Grand Slam still alive here. They've beaten Ryan Bester and Ryan Burnett. We think they're shaking hands and they're ahead by a few. So that one might be over. But from myself, Val Febo, and Jay Globitz, thank you for joining us for this wonderful match where the 1,092-day winning streak, of Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson, is over. The 2-time defending champions are gone, losing for the first time in over 1,000 days at the Australian Open. Flynn O'Shaughnessy and Nathan Rice through to the AO Men's Pairs quarterfinals in 2024.